いよいよ今日からプレミア12のスーパーラウンドが始まります。日本の初戦の相手はアメリカで、カブスの注目株のマット・ショーと高橋宏斗選手とのマッチアップが MLB 公式番組でも話題です。今日はプレミア12に関連する話題と、ピッチングニンジャことロブフリードマン氏が選んだ賞に今永選手が選出されていましたので、そちらの話題を翻訳してお届けいたします。このチャンネルでは気になるメジャーリーグのニュースや日本人選手の話題を中心にお届けしております。お見逃しのないよう今のうちにチャンネル登録をお願いいたします。
Our game against Japan is soon. Yes, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Konbanwa here in Japan. It's a little after 11 o'clock as we speak here. Lauren, I can't wait because less than 24 hours from now, for the first time in 611 days, we've got Team USA and Team Japan on the same baseball field. That's right. Move over, Shohei. Move over, Mike Trout. It's time for some new history between these two great baseball nations. And how about this pitching matchup? Rich Hill against Hiroto Takahashi. Now, I spoke with Rich. He's in good form. He's hitting 91 miles an hour, and he wants to pitch in 2025. But before that happens, it's going to be a World Series atmosphere. 55,000 fans, Lauren. 55,000 expected for this matchup. And it's the world number one Japan, and they have not lost a game in 5 years. And the American team that's going to be there is young and exciting. And I watched them take BP. A lot of young talent we've been talking about for a long time. Matt Shaw, he is the biggest reason Team USA is here right now. The Cubs prospect, there's Matt Shaw in the batting cage yesterday. He's going to be a third baseman, I believe, at Wrigley Field sometime this year. Carson Williams plays beside him. Now, Carson Williams is the number 4 ranked prospect in the entire industry. There he is. He's a Rays shortstop prospect. And a young man that I spoke with yesterday, Tamar Johnson, a graduate of MLB, develops. He's played for Team USA twice already. And Lauren, yesterday, I spoke with him. He's 20 years old, the youngest player on the roster. And I asked him about how he and this young team will handle this amazing environment against the best international team in the world.
It's great. I'm excited to be able to, bring it back for my country. I grew up USA, and I love my country so much. It's a lot that comes with it. So me being able to do that on the highest stage possible is definitely, a blessing. I'm thankful to God for it, definitely.
A proud native of the great state of Georgia, Lauren, and he had a great answer. I asked him, Tamar, how much are you excited about the way this tournament and playing before 55,000 sets the stage for your major league career? He said, I'm not worried about that right now. I'm worried about winning a gold medal for my country. How about that?
Yeah,
what a great young man. Tamar Johnson, remember that name.
I will. Yeah, promise me, by the way, you're not just watching baseball all day. No offense. You go to a bar? Do you go to a nightclub? I think I know the answer to that.
Nightclub? Nah. I mean, bar. Yes. Every now and then, Lauren. Every now and then.
I asked it.
Yeah, I'll have a beer when I'm feeling really exciting. But let me tell you about the coolest thing I saw yesterday. Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you about the coolest thing I saw yesterday. Okay. So, in the basement of the Tokyo Dome is the Japanese Baseball Hall of Fame. And we talked about it before already, a lot of Ichiro excitement. But the coolest thing I saw was this. 90 years ago, Babe Ruth went to Japan. And that poster in the back is when Babe Ruth went to Japan. Man in the foreground, of course, is Shohei Ohtani holding the bat that Babe Ruth swung in Japan 90 years ago this month. And there's the placard. You see it there. Shohei Ohtani with the bat of Babe Ruth. So Shohei Ohtani standing in our footsteps in that Hall of Fame space. He was holding Babe Ruth's bat in front of the poster that advertised Babe Ruth's trip there 90 years ago. And beside that Shohei photo, Lauren, there was a picture of Mickey Mantle sliding into home plate during another MLB All-Star Tour of Japan, and Musial there as well. And part of that was the record. And they keep track of things here with history so beautifully. The record written in this beautiful Japanese script of every MLB All-Star team that ever came over here to play. And in the early part of the century, it was Babe Ruth and his MLB contemporaries against amateur university college teams. But as you look at it and time goes forward, you see more and more wins for Team Japan. Pretty special. Right now, obviously, Samurai Japan has not lost a game in 5 years.
JP, what a trip you're having.
Live 6 Eastern here on MLB Network to learn who wins the Cy Young Awards in both leagues. We did so last block by talking to David Cohn, 30-year anniversary of his Cy Young Award, and a guy through whom we learn more about pitching than most, and his content is extraordinary, and that's our friend Rob Friedman. The pitching ninja joins us on Wednesday. Rob, good morning. Thanks for being on with us. Nice to see you.
My pleasure. Great seeing y'all.
Your awards are always so much fun, and you're always very generous in sharing some of your creativity with us. We were just talking off air. I kind of wish your awards were the official awards as handed out by Major League Baseball, but that's probably a discussion we'll have with someone at 6th Avenue or not. They'd probably shut us down. But we do love this stuff. So let's get right into it. Pitching Ninja Awards for 2024. The idea of the sword, Rob, I don't know if you were involved in inventing this. Before we hand out the award, explain it for those who are unfamiliar.
So the sword it's something that I started, and I actually helped define the official MLB stat. They keep it on StatCast and stuff now, but it's basically a terrible swing, not a complete swing. Kind of makes you look kind of silly.
We love the sword. I mean, it's fun, it's funny. I don't think guys guilty of sorting love it as much as we do. But let's start right there. Hand out the sword of the year for 2024.
Oh, the sword of the year goes to Jared Jones, and I knew it as soon as I saw it. This one is impossible to top. I mean, what do you do here? Poor dude is a hitter. You just got to walk back with your head down.
His soul left his body.
That's pretty good.
A few souls leave bodies when this next award winner is on the mound, and I'll leave it to you to announce the most ridiculous wind-up award winner this year.
The most ridiculous wind-up award winner? I mean, he's almost perennial winner, right? Nestor Cortez with the pump fake. This can't be legal. You can't do that.
That's not legal, right? There's
No,
way.
you can't do that.
How'd they let that happen?
He got warned after this and said it wasn't legal, but come on.
That's a pitch. That's a
Yeah.
ball.
It shouldn't be allowed. You can't do that.
No, it's not a legal pitch.
But it was fun.
Right.
I mean,
That's
it was.
really
In
fun.
fact, Nestor's calling now.
I thought I was. I saw something wrong when I saw that in the bump. I didn't see that this summer.
You saw it, you forgot about it.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Because he does that a lot. I mean, you could do a whole half hour on Nestor stuff, Rob.
You can, but he's never done the pump fake before, and he never will do it again because he apparently will get tossed out of a game if he does do that again.
I almost hope it gets to
He
that.
gets tossed out of the game.
Let's move on because, in this day and age of faster, stronger, higher, lower, you have identified a lowest pitch of the year award winner.
Yeah, poor Davis Daniel. He got crossed up here, lost his footing, bounced this thing, and I love Nate Lowe here though.
He's getting ready to hit it.
Look
at this.
Vladimir Guerrero would have hit that.
If the catcher didn't move up, I think he would have swung. He was ready to do that.
That was an accident waiting to happen.
From the lowest pitch of the year to the longest pitch of the year, we talking about delivery time or length of pitch traveled?
We're talking about length of pitch traveled, and you can only do it in this situation, which is where you throw a pitch and it goes through the backstop. Look at that.
I don't remember seeing this one.
Gosh.
It's way up the tunnel over there.
Can you imagine sitting behind there and that ball comes through?
Yeah, I know you see fans duck all the time, and this would be a situation where you might want to. Just broke it.
It broke the net.
Gee whiz.
I don't remember seeing that one at all. See, this is great because you mine for this stuff, and even if we remembered it, we might not remember it, or in this case, didn't see it at all.
It's a lot of games.
That's it. I watch too much baseball.
I know there were a lot of candidates for this next award, Rob, the most expressive pitcher, because we have some real characters in the sport right now. Who's the winner?
That would be Shota Imanaga, and I loved watching him throw all year, not because of his nasty stuff necessarily, which he does have nasty stuff, but check out these expressions on his face. Like, dude is an absolute character on and off the field and a good pitcher.
He's got a little Mike Fetters in him, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I like it. I
The
like
bow
that.
there.
That's the personality.
Great. I mean,
Mike Imanaga.
it's almost like you want to caption every one of his expressions somehow. Maybe that's an exercise for tomorrow's program.
Well, you saw him singing "Go Cubs Go" last week with Roy Wood Jr. at the MLB Awards.
right. It's fantastic.
He's got that personality.
Let's get to the mind-bending pitch of the year award. And this one, I have no idea where you're going.
This is by Ettore Giulianelli, a minor leaguer. And I don't, you barely can explain this. It
Holy
looks like
smoke.
a glitch. Right.
It does.
So this is a curveball that moves like a screwball. I think StatCast has it as a screwball now, but he throws it like a curveball and he releases it. If you watch its release, it's way over the top. It's on the wrong side. So his curveball moves the wrong way.
Can we see that again?
So he actually does this on purpose. After seeing the first one, I thought it was accidental.
No.
But this is a planned pitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right in that it does look like a screwball. And Rob, had it not been for that shot, the hitter's reaction, I would have thought that it was a glitch or a video trick. That's unbelievable.
It's nuts. And like you have to be just a total weird release in order to get that movement. First time I saw it, I thought it was a glitch. It's crazy.
Finally, we get to some of the low-level stuff here. The worst performance by a bat dog. I didn't know there was such a thing.
There's no such thing as a worst performance by a bat dog. They're all good dogs. But yeah, this one maybe went a little wild here. Poor thing. First day as a bat dog. This is a mess, literally.
He just wanted to play.
Yeah, she actually poops on the field.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Wow.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Again, didn't see this during the man, we went double squat, too. You know what? I'd give that worst performance by a bat dog handler. You got to make sure the dog has relieved itself prior to duty.
I mean, come on.
No pun
Ooh.
intended.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Oh, boy. Rob, good stuff. Hey, do you have thoughts on the Cy Young Award tonight? I know that Tarek Skubal is going to be darn near unanimous, I think, because, by the way, that's been the trend among American League recipients the last few years. What about in the National League? Do you have thoughts in the Wheeler versus Sale conversation?
Yeah, I think Sale's going to win it pretty handily. To me, he was just brilliant the entire year. Wheeler was too, but I don't know. Sale's dominance was just next level, and I think he's going to end up winning it.
Good stuff, Rob. We appreciate the visit. We appreciate the video, all the work you do. And by the way, Rob's got some new content coming out with MLB right after the Cy Young announcement tonight, so we appreciate that as well. Pitching Ninja Rob Friedman, happy Thanksgiving to you in a couple of weeks, bud. Thanks for being on.
Same to y'all. Thank you.
I got something. Bear with me on this.
You got something.
When JP was on the show earlier, he was talking about the bat that Babe Ruth used when he went to Barnstorm in Japan, and the photo of Shohei Ohtani holding that bat. Babe Ruth in Japan. And it got me to thinking about one of the first guests we had on Hot Stove, an author who had written a book called Babe Ruth Goes to Japan. And as we interviewed the author,
Creative name.
Harold came up with an intriguing question.
I'll tell you what, that's pretty impressive. A couple questions, Robert. How did you come up with the title?
Well,
you soundboarded that. You soundboarded.
the name of the book. The name of the book.
Is that the origin of the soundboard?
Yeah. The name of the book was Babe Ruth Goes to Japan. And you hit him with this.
How did you come up with the title?
Gosh, that's so long ago.
He was in his phone.
You guys look cuter now, though.
Did I really?
Thank God.
明日はついに MVP の発表とメジャーリーグのアワードラッシュも大詰めですね。大谷翔平選手は見事 MVP を獲得できるのか注目していきましょう。それでは次回の動画でお会いしましょう。さようなら。